The beauty of being a startup is that you get to innovate very quickly. So if one thing doesn't work out, you can quickly just pivot into something else. So I said, how come nobody has ever built a platform where people can just easily go to any store and book, a beauty service, right? At Chanel, Dior, Macy's. So that's how Blushup got started. It was out of my own problem. Being a startup founder is definitely not the most stable thing you can do. At that point, when I was at banking, I had a very stable job. I had an apartment that I loved in New York, a great salary. But I would just wake up every day and I wasn't feeling very happy. And I just really didn't enjoy going to work. I decided that I had to make a change, right? And I've always been the type of person, and this really depends on your personality. Like, I'm very brave, and when something is not making me happy, I make a change. I'm not afraid of making a change. I think it's also important for you to have that kind of personality because eventually it's going to lead you to where you need to be. And if you're so scared to make a move, if you're so scared to go into a new job and look for something else that will make you happier, you're always going to stay in the same place and you're never really going to find your passion. It was scary for me to make the decision to quit that job. Of course, my parents wanted to kill me. But then I took some months off. I got to really reflect and think. I traveled around for a little bit and started applying for new work. And again, I kept my options open. I said, maybe I should just apply to a bunch of different things that are not related to finance. So it's not a one-time feeling that you feel like, because we all have bad days, right? And some days you're gonna feel like you don't want to go to work. Even now I have these days where it's like, oh man, like today is a tough day, especially being an entrepreneur. It's like, wow, I need to get up and do all of these things and it sucks. So we all have those days in our careers, but if you have those days every single day for like a continuous amount of time, that's when you know that you need to be brave enough to make a change, right? And it's at that moment where you need to be open, right, to new opportunities. You need to go out there, speak to everybody that you know, and really just see what's out there, right? And that's gonna lead you to where you are. And I was pitching Blushup. I mean, it's like a beauty service, so a lot of the investors, the male investors, don't understand the market. You get tons of rejections, like you face more than like 100 rejections, sometimes in 1 week, right? So you're meeting with all these people, they're rejecting your idea, and it's all a part of the game, but it does get to you. Like, if you're going around and talking to a bunch of people and just getting rejected all the time, it does affect you as a founder, right? So you need to have a very strong mental balance, especially on those days, because there are those days where you still need to go to work and motivate your team. This year has been, I think it's been a blessing in disguise for us. Like, we're entering a whole new market. There's a lot more demand. It's a bigger market for us. It's kind of like we're relaunching a whole new brand. So it's a really exciting time.